Yeah, my name is Kipper Jones. I'm Eric's friend, and I have rarely been so moved by a song. There are very few songs that really kind of shake me to my core, and this is one of those pieces. I know that when I hear an anointed song, I know it, and this is an anointed piece. It's definitely very divinely inspired. Um, I'm so proud that I know someone who allows himself to be vulnerable enough to release this kind of emotion in a lyric and in a song. And Cleveland's performance is just otherworldly. I'm just so proud of the both of them, and it's an amazing piece. And I just pray that the world receives it like it was intended, and that everyone else is as blessed by it as I am.
Finally happening, but you're not here to see. But I hope you are proud. I hope you are proud. If you're looking down right now, let me know that you're proud.
Do I make you proud? Proud? Do I make you proud? If you're looking down, 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 tell me you're proud. I miss you here. It's been quite a year. I've moved along, and your fragrance is strong. That's cool. It actually goes to show how sometimes you can make a mistake playing, and that mistake delivers something that you like better than the arrangement that you tried to do on your own. Because I was going to do a C sharp minor 7 flat 5 over G, and accidentally did an E minor 7 over G, just one note difference from the C sharp to the D. That chord works better because I'm going from this to, and just the way that that progression builds, I like. I think there's pros and cons to me not being a church pianist. Most of my piano has been kind of pop. So the negative side is that I don't have the set standard progressions that an experienced gospel piano player might readily go to. And so I have to kind of sometimes find a long way to get sometimes to the same place an experienced person might go there on their first shot. But I think the advantage of that is I also don't have those progressions as a crutch, meaning that I allow myself to hear something different. And so sometimes if you're used to playing the same standard progressions for church all the time, then that's what you're going to naturally go to. And so in some ways it's good because in that area I have kind of a blank slate. And because I have a blank slate, it allows me to think of things maybe that, wouldn't come naturally. And as long as it sounds good to me, then I go with it. And I think I'm going to revisit the words next just to make sure I don't need to make any changes. And then we need to start thinking about what's the production going to sound like. I don't want this to be a regular piano vocal ballad. I want it to still feel innovative and have something new going on. So I'm hearing something with a lot of maybe background vocals as the bed of a track, and then singing on top of that. So that's kind of where I'm hearing it. We'll see if that's where I end up. I actually wrote this song last year. And it came to me after Stacy passed, my late wife, and probably came a few months after, and a lot of the lines just came right out in succession. But there was a couple of lines that just bothered me. Like I knew they could be stronger. So I've always come back to try to edit it and try to sit down and say when I would change it. And so I kind of committed this week to just writing it or fully producing it. And so as I did, I had to revisit the lines before I could work on the track. I had to revisit the lines that were bothering me. So I first had I Miss You Here. It's been quite a year, but it's been more than a year now. And so I wanted to change that line to something, but I've played with a lot of things. But I actually just came across it. I went to the rhyming dictionary and just found a bunch of words that rhyme with here and tried to find the one that made the most sense and still resonated with me emotionally. And so now we have I miss you here. A wrong key. I miss you here. It doesn't seem fair. I've tried to move on, but your fragrance is strong. So that's really nice. I like that opening a lot. So I think I got it. Now we're going to, I'm going to check the rest of the words, but I think I'm in a good place. Okay, I like the first verse, and I have the chorus where I want it. I got the words right. Second verse, the second half of the second verse, I need to alter the melody, so that I'm not doing the exact same thing from the first verse. I start out with the same melody. I've kept the fire. I've stayed in the race. When I get tired, no, I picture your face. Now I want to change the melody here. So I'm playing around with, and I remember your words as I hustle along. You're in the stands, yes you are, cheering me on. That's funny. I've just been playing with it a couple of times and didn't like what I had and turned the video on, and the first one I came with I kind of like. I like that one a lot. That's it. That's verse 1 through verse 2. I don't know what we're going to do for a bridge yet. I'm not going to work on a bridge until I do a track, because the track will give me a totally different vibe. So I'm going to do the track based on this, but it might be low. I might end up doing faster or a different energy, and so I like to wait till I see what the final energy is before I figure out what to do with the bridge. But I really like the words, and I like the melody, so let's build from there. Yesterday I played around with just starting the bed of the track, and I don't want this to be a piano vocal, so I'm trying to find the synth sounds that can make it, but I don't want it to sound synthy either. I don't want it to sound like pop and commercial. I want it to sound modern but still sad. I want to capture the emotion, right? So played around with a number of different synth sounds, and I ended up blending a bunch together and playing around with filters on it. And so I have a start of something, of just a general progression. That's going to be this. Still a long way to go with this. I think I'm going to put some vocals on top of this, and then I think if I play with some vocal padding, that will put the emotion in it. And now, like really affected vocals, I'm probably going to do layers and harmonize it, and then really freak it with some effects and make them more like they're instruments instead of just voices. All right. I like that. Alright, third layer. I think this is going to sound good. I think it's going to come together nice. I'm doing like 3 layers. I don't think I have to stack it yet. We'll see. I'll stack it if I need to. Just to see how it sounds right now. Alright, so let's put a plug-in on that and tune them up real quick. Alright, so let's put some plug-in on these vocals. If I can find them. I recently upgraded to Ableton 10, and so I gotta remember where everything is, so it slows me down a little bit. I was using Ableton 8 for the longest time. I don't know what key this is in. I forgot it. I haven't even think. I wrote the chord progression, but I didn't think about what key this was in. So, what key is it? This is gonna be trial and error because I want to figure out how to really make these something. I don't know if I need to put the vocal synths on all 3 tracks and affect each vocal one separately, or if I can do it as a group. So I'm going to try to do it as a group first and just put some cool vocal effect on the whole group and see if that gives me the look what I'm looking for. If not, I'll come back and do them separately. Alright, good, but this tuning on this bottom one is really bothering me, so I need to recut the bottom one. Okay, so I've been playing with the vocal tracks. I ended up putting the effect on each individual vocal track. Still might go back at some point and stack them, but for now, I kind of like the feel it's giving me. I got to find the right blend, but I got them affected in a nice way. You can kind of hear, and it definitely has the emotion I'm looking for. Yeah, I like that a lot. So it's a good bed. I'm gonna start adding some percussion, but I'm gonna not typical percussion. I'm gonna add some sad percussion effects. I got some ideas. The whole thing about this is it has to feel R&B-ish, but it still has to be different, and it has to be emotionally different. So I'm really reaching in a lot of areas. So hopefully I don't take it too far and I don't get too weird, but I think I like where it's going.
You here, it doesn't seem fair. I've tried to move on, but your fragrance is strong. All of our hopes and all of our dreams finally happening, but you're not here to see.
Okay, so this song is coming out really nicely. We've got the track done. I like where it is. The lyrics are complete, and I sung a reference of it. Sung a full demo, but I never really intended for my voice to be the voice. I've always heard a bigger voice. Even though it's a personal song, I think I've heard it interpreted really soulfully, more soulfully than I can do. So I reached out to the singer that I'd been following in Atlanta that I haven't worked with, by the name of Kipper Jones, and he agreed to to sing the lead for it, which I'm really excited about. So we're going to American Sushi Recording Studios in Little Five Points, and we're going to record his vocals. I've sent him my reference for him to listen to, so I think it's going to come out really, really good.
I miss you here. It doesn't seem fair. I've tried to move on, but your fragrance is strong. All of our hopes and all of our dreams finally happening, but you're not here to see. But I hope you are proud. I hope you are proud. If you're looking down right now, let me know that you're proud. 'Cause I've kept the fire. I've stayed in the race. But when I get tired, so tired, I just picture your face. And I remember your words as I hustle along. I see your face in the stand. There you are. I hear you cheering me on. Are you saying you're proud? I hope you're proud. If you're looking down right now, I sure hope that you're proud. Tell me it's true. Encourage me now. Tell me that you're keeping watch, helping me to be strong. I wake up at night, swear something touched me. I think it's you pushing me on. I gotta believe, 'cause I can't believe that you would just leave me here to figure it out on my own. This wasn't the plan. We said that we would cross the finish together. I don't understand. What kind of grace would you steal you away? I'm trusting I'll see you again, and when I do, I know you will tell me you're proud. I hope that you're proud. If you're looking down right now,